Morning peeps, welcome, not morning, because I don't know where you're answering this. What's going on, Rgvlog family? Hope you're well. We're back. We were missing last week, so we ended up taking a break. So we're back again, and we're bringing you an update this week on where we are with our fragrances and our smells. And we're just going to give you a very quick run through on the 3 different options that we have for you, and hopefully give you a bit of insight into the kind of options that grooming companies do use.
We have natural, synthetic, and scentless. And certain things will mix in between those. There will be options in between, but there are basically our main 3 options. We can either go with a real natural scent, a synthetic scent, which is a man-made scent, or a scentless product, which has no designated scent to the product.
So right, peeps, our first options that we're going to go through are the fragrances that we've actually got samples for, and these are our synthetic made products, or fragrances. And one of the main ones that me and Liam liked, and the best smell that we liked, was the coconut fragrance. We both like that. The only change that we want out of this, and we want to try, is have this at a lower dose. So the way this works is you choose the strength of it. So no hair product out there would have more than 3% fragrance in a product. This is currently at 1%. We want a 0.5. We don't want our products to be too overpowering if we decide to go for fragrance.
So benefits of a synthetic scent. Basically, this allows us to tailor the exact scent we want. So we can be involved in making sure that this, as Josh said, the strength of the scent, we can really get into detail on how we want the scent to smell. Another benefit of synthetic scents is that it's cheaper. So this will mean that we can potentially give the benefit over to you with a cheaper product. It's often cheaper to create a synthetic scent than it is to create a natural scent.
So basically, guys, if when creating synthetics and you want to create safe synthetics, which
smells good.
Yeah, it's nice. It's nice. Safe synthetics. So essentially, we wouldn't want no bad synthetics or bad chemicals in there. Sometimes that can limit what the chemist and the manufacturing can use to make the scent. So sometimes that can raise the cost if we want. But that is what it is. If we want to use natural, we want to use safe, nothing bad in our products. So that
but as a whole, it's often more expensive to produce a natural product than it is to produce a synthetic product. What are the drawbacks of synthetic scents? Drawback is you potentially lose a lot of the benefits that are in natural products by obviously man-made creating scents. You will often lose a lot of the natural benefits that you'd get with natural products. Another drawback of synthetic scents is that it does have a lot of negative stigma attached to it. So I think a lot of us probably now look at chemicals in products and think, oh no, I don't want that. I don't want that in my hair. Some of these are safe for you. It's just they do have a bad stigma attached to them.
And it's important to know that no product out there at the moment can be made without any chemical. It needs a chemical to be able to do the job. But that also means it's good chemicals. Let's take water, for example. H2O is a chemical, but water is very healthy for us. We drink water in our everyday lives. But for some reason in grooming, synthetics and chemicals in general have just got a really bad stigma with them. So I think it comes with that. People might see the product and see it's got synthetics in it and automatically think, oh, that must be really bad. So guys, our next option is going through the fully natural vibe to create our scents. And the way that will be done is just combining loads of different natural oils that come naturally derived from the source. Let's start off with the positives from that. One, you maintain the natural benefits from the product and the ingredients. So if we use natural coconut, for example, we wanted to make a coconut fragrance, then we'd have more of the natural oils that can benefit the hair and can benefit the body a lot more than a synthetic one.
Drawbacks of natural allergens. So natural products actually need to often be combined with safe synthetics because potentially using a higher dose of a natural product can cause allergic reactions. So another drawback is the shelf life. Potentially with natural products, the shelf life could be a lot lower than with synthetic ingredients, just because obviously natural products go off. With the synthetics and the chemicals can preserve a product a lot longer.
And that's from both sides, guys. So obviously from our side, it means that we've got to get it out and sell it quicker, but also from your guys, once a product's opened, we need to show people this, but there's a little thing on each product which has a little tin opening and then a number. It might say 12, it might say 24, it might say 6. That means once that's open, that's how long that product lasts for until it stays good. So yeah, that's natural, guys. So that's our second option. Now our third option
is scentless. What does scentless mean? It means that there is no added scent to the product. It doesn't mean there's no smell on the product completely. It may not mean that there's no actual smell to the product. It just means there's no added smell to create the scent. So there's no natural ingredients, no anything that's added for the scent. It's basically how that product is made will be how it smells. Some products you smell will almost be made completely, like almost no scent. Some will have a little bit of a natural scent coming through.
Yeah.
So it really depends on the ingredients we use in the product. So what are the benefits of this? Once again, cost, because we have no added extra cost on the scents. So again,
and also just to add, guys, when making a product, just so you all know, fragrance and the smell is always the most expensive part of the ingredients list.
So once again, that means that we can bring the cost of the product down for you guys and have a cheaper product. One drawback of Scentless is for those people, obviously you probably saw in the last video, Josh did it straight away. For a lot of you possibly will do first thing, what's it smell like? So potentially for you guys, I'm not one who does that personally. I'm not as bothered about the scent of a product. I'm more performance. How does it act? But as you saw, Josh was straight away into the smell. So potentially for you guys who do like a product to smell like a strong coconut smell or a nice, clean citrus smell, then potentially that will be a drawback of the product. I think what having a scentless product will allow us to do is focus more on the product. Focus more on actually building a great product with great benefits and
great performance,
as opposed to focusing on a smell. So we are leaning towards that at this moment in time.
And I think scentless products, even though there's products on the market that are scentless, I think it's still something that's not come out into the mainstream yet. And I think going over the next few years, you'll probably see a lot more products now coming out, whether that's skin products, whether that's hair products, that are a lot more scentless. As a generation, we are getting a lot more knowledgeable on what we're putting on our skin, on our hair, what we're eating.
And again, if we do if we do go with scentless, if we do go down that route, it's not to say that in 6 months, a year, 2 years, that we won't bring out a scented product as well to go alongside it. But this is just what are we going to launch at first,
and what's going to be the best for you guys, and what we think is the best.
Exactly.
And this is going to be something what would also we use.
Yeah.
So if we wouldn't use it, then
we don't want to give it to you guys.
We don't want to give it to you guys and bring it to the market. That's where we are on our fragrance. So we'll keep you updated along the journey. And what we're also going to try and do, we're going to try and do a lot more vlogs where we are actually moving and try and limit the sitting down ones. But to be honest, guys, at the moment, where we are currently with the products and such, there's not much this is how we need to update you. This is kind of like the real life behind it. You know, we do a lot of meetings and we do a lot of sitting down, talking about the product, going over the benefits, going over the ingredients. How can we create a better product? And you know, sometimes that may come over boring, but it's real.
Yeah, it's just what we're doing.
So right, guys, that's it for another week. Like, comment, subscribe. I'm going to start right hooking at the end of everyone now, and I'm going to get a t-shirt. Like, comment, subscribe, and we'll see you again very soon.
And comment below and let us know what your preference would be on a scent.
Have a blessed week, guys.
See you later, guys. Thank you.